So I made it to the Finger Lakes region. I'm actually by Seneca Lake at Ashley, sorry about the cars, at Ashley Lynn Winery. I'm a quarter mile from the Finger Lakes outlet mall, and we're gonna do some wine tasting today.
Ashley Winery, we're the only winery in the Finger Lakes that truly does a free wine tasting.
Ooh,
so look over on this
so I will do that for sure.
And I'll start pouring for you.
Thank you, thank you. Ooh, front and back. Wow. Nice. And popcorn. Ooh, and slushies. Very nice. So where does all of this come from?
So the apple wine is up towards Mexico area, up towards New Haven, which is the original winery, and it's called Leon's Farm Stand. And the white grapes and the Concord grapes are sourced locally from the Finger Lakes area.
Wow. Well, we're gonna have to try this out.
Absolutely.
So I'm trying the
Blueberry
burst and the peachy keen. And by the end of this, Cheryl, look at this. They have wine slushies and wine shakes. So they're mixing wine and ice cream. I don't know how that's gonna taste, but it's two of my favorite things. So we're gonna try it. So Ashley Lynn Winery has Super Fred's Sweet Red and Fred's Freedom Blend. The dog is Fred. So, you know, I'm a dog lover. And he actually rides around in the sidecar. And sometimes he actually stops in. So, yes, I've got to try that. Cold or warm?
Yes, because if you warm it up in the
Apple
winter,
jack.
yes, it's almost like a warmer cidery taste, and it is delicious.
That is wonderful.
It's
I'm going to
delicious.
try that.
This is a vanilla milkshake base, but it's infused with apple wine already. My cousin makes all the simple syrups, and we add accessories to make it taste like whatever you would like. Oh, it is delicious, but maybe a little deadly.
We don't want deadly. Oh, this is so good. And it has alcohol in it. Because I taste no wine. Wow.
We make it in small batches.
All right, so that is base of all of the milkshakes.
Absolutely.
What's the green on it?
So that is the simple syrup that my cousin made. That is the green apple, and then the other is the caramel.
Okay.
And then I just put little
What's
glitter spray and some little sprinkles.
that's the caramel apple. Cheryl Levine, this is it. Caramel apple wine milkshake.
Wine shake, yes.
Wine shake.
Infused with apple.
You gotta come get it. Come get it. Now we're at Montezuma Winery and the Hidden Marsh Distillery. We have the winery distillery, and I'm heading to the tasting room. I was able to stop by the Women's Right National Historical Park located in Seneca Falls. They have multiple areas included in this. One included the main welcome center that you see here. Next, you will see Wesleyan Chapel, but you also can visit the McClintock House, Hun House, and Elizabeth Cady Stanton House. They were all part of this movement and started it. So, this chapel is where the first meeting slash convention of women's right was held. It was actually July 19th and 20th, 1848. Frederick Douglass was a newspaper reporter in Rochester, which is not too far from here. And he was one that stood up for the women's rights to vote. When they first started talking about women's rights, they actually thought the right to vote would be too much to ask for. And Frederick Douglass basically said, no, it's not. If you notice, the women's right movement was not just women. There were several males that also pushed for the rights of women. So here it is. And outside, we're still fighting for women's rights even now. As you see some of the protesters. Good morning. I am at Love's, leaving out of Waterloo Finger Lakes, heading to New Hampshire, Have you ever just woke up and wanted to sing God's praises? That has been me today. First of all, thank you, Aunt Brenda. This tank of gas is on you. And I was just thinking, I did not get to see everything I wanted to see in Waterloo. And at first I was a little Seneca Falls, all that, disappointed because I wanted to do the canoeing. I got rained out yesterday. It was cold. I didn't get to the Harriet Tubman. I was going back and forth on, and you do, especially being a single traveler, you want to have your reservations. But at the same time, I wish I could have stayed another day. But that would have knocked things off because I want to get to Acadia National Park. My cousins are giving me a cookout in New York at their house. I'm blessed to see that. My aunt told me she was flying up. Um, but then, I thought, if those are my biggest problems, girl, you are blessed. All I could think of was, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. He's in the blessing business. That's all I can say. There's been hard times in my life. Don't get me wrong, but it has all prepared me for this moment. And woo, just thank you, Jesus. That's all I can say. All I can say. I'll just have to make it back here sometime. I did learn a lot about the area. Waterloo was the creator of Memorial Day. Welcome to Vermont, the home of maple syrup and lots of skiing. Although it wasn't skiing season, there were still tons of mountains up and down. You can kind of see the starting of the changing of colors. As I was rolling across Route 9, I found a cute little place that was part of the Vermont distilleries called Metcalf's Fine Liquors and Spirits. They had maple syrup. They also had maple bourbon, honey maple bourbon, maple liqueurs, and several other things. So I stopped to try some of those out just a little bit since I had more driving to do. I definitely bought some to try later, enjoyed the views, and hope they get the website to sell it later. Back on the road again, Crofton, New Hampshire. I just have one question. Do any of you have co pilots that actually stay awake while you're driving? Psh, well, I guess she woke up there. Iroquois State Park is located in Guilford, New Hampshire. It's located on the southwest shore of Lake Winnipesaukee. There were beautiful views while walking. However, they did not allow pets, so had to sneak Gia around a little bit. Come to find out, they also had a lot of wild animals that could have eaten her. So we stayed in and rest, ready ourselves for the new adventures.